Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, today we are going to solve a question which was asked in CAT 2017 and this was asked in CAT 2019. Okay, so as you all know that we are just few days left for our CAT 2022 happen. So I thought that these days I'm going to push up a video every single day, and in these videos we are going to solve questions which were asked in previous CAT papers. Okay, all of these questions, they look tricky or difficult, but they are not that difficult, trust me. So I am on purpose selecting those questions which you have to attempt. Okay, if you want to score 99.9 percentile, then you need to attempt these kind of questions without fail. Okay, so if let's look at the first question. If 9 raised to 2x minus 1 minus 81 raised to x minus 1 is equals to 1944, then x is equals to, so I can write this as nothing but 9 raised to 2x minus 1 minus 9 raised to 2x minus 2 is equals to 1944. Now I can take few things common, so I can take 9 raised to 2x minus 2 common, and I am left with 9 minus 1 is equals to 1944. So now 9 raised to 2x minus 2 into 8. So I am going to shift it on the other side. So 1944 divided by 8 gets you 243. Students, you need to be very quick at these calculations. Okay, I'm just explaining, that is why a little bit time is taken from my end. Okay, so now this can be written as 3 raised to 5. So this will be written as 3 raised to 4 x minus 4. Therefore, I can say 4x minus 4 is equals to 5. So 4x is equals to 9 and x is equals to 9 upon 4. So you saw, even while explaining also, I just could solve this under a minute. Okay, so this is really very simple. Do not make the mistake of not attempting these kind of questions. Most of the time I have seen that students actually panic, okay, because under pressure they feel that, oh, I have to attempt so many questions in so much of time and all of that. Trust me, you do not need to attempt all of them. Okay, the first important thing you need to remember is, if you try to attempt all of them and you end up making a mistake, you will be given a deduction in your marks which you cannot afford. So I would rather attempt few questions, but make sure that all of those questions are correct, because that will eventually boost my score much better, in a much better way, rather than actually attempting too many questions and not being accurate while answering these questions. Okay, so over here the next question is, let a be a real number, then the roots of the given equation, which is x square minus 4x minus log of a to the base 2 is equals to 0, are real and distinct if and only if. Okay, please understand students, when it comes to roots of a quadratic equation, very important part which is played by is discriminant. Okay, I have made a video on that, about how a discriminant works, and when you should equate it to 0, when it should be less than 0, when it should be greater than 0, when it should be greater than or equal to 0. All of those scenarios are covered in that video. The link of that will be available on top or somewhere in the description. Please go ahead and check that out without fail, because I cannot emphasize enough how many times the questions are asked in these entrance exams, which are based on solely the discriminant. Okay, also if you are preparing for GMAT also, students, these kind of questions are pretty much important for you all to solve, because CAT and GMAT share the same syllabus. The only thing is that the difficulty level in CAT is a bit higher than that of GMAT. So if you are able to solve these questions quickly and correctly, then I can give you, I can tell you that you can definitely crack your GMAT as well. Okay, so let's begin. Like I was saying, for this particular question, your discriminant, that is delta, is very important, and it has to be greater than 0. Why? Because the roots are real and distinct. Now what is your delta? That is nothing but b square minus 4ac. This has to be greater than 0. So now what is your b? That is negative 4 the whole square minus 4 into 1, which is your a, and minus log of a to the base 2 is your c, which has to be greater than 0. So now solving this further, we get 16 plus 4 into log of a to the base 2 is greater than 0. Okay, so now you saw in this sum also log came into picture. In a lot of my videos I've told you that log is very very important. Okay, students, you need to have a very thorough understanding of log. If you have any doubts, or if you want to revise, or if you want to just look at all these laws of logarithm, then I have also made a video on same. Please go ahead and check that out without fail. The link of that will be available in the description and somewhere on the top as well. So now over here I can say 4 log of a to the base 2 is greater than negative 16. Now I can divide both the sides by 4, so I can say log of a to the base 2 is greater than negative 4. Students, if you are liking the way I'm explaining, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also share these videos with whoever is preparing for CAT or GMAT, because trust me, these kind of videos will really boost their confidence, because it's not as difficult as it looks. There are a lot of questions which are hidden amongst all these difficult looking questions, and like these ones, the ones which I just solved in front of you, and if you can pick out those questions, then you can definitely crack your CATs as well as your GMAT. Now, so we need to find what is the value of a. Now over here I can write a is greater than 2 raised to minus 4, because the log of logarithm says log of a to the base b, if it is greater than or equal to k, we can say a is greater than or equal to b raised to k. Okay, so now over here is nothing but greater than 1 upon 16. So my answer is that option C is my correct answer. Okay, students, please understand, if you have any particular doubt, or if you have any particular question of CAT which you found very difficult, and even after looking at the solution you're not able to understand exactly how this had happened, then I would request you all to email me that question, or you can send me you can put that in the comment section as well. I will try to make a video, or I will revert it back on the comment as soon as possible. Okay, but please feel free to ask any of your doubts, and any particular topic, if you think that this is something which you're not able to understand, please let me know, so I will try to help you in that as well. So that's it for now. I will see you in the next video, which will be happening tomorrow at around 5:30 to 5:45. So stay tuned. See ya.